Welcome. Now that the deployment of our container registry is over, so we can click on this go to resource and then we can see the details about the Azure container registry. But what we need is click on this access keys. So this is going to give us the username and password that we will need. So I'm going to copy this username and the password because this will be needed for us to connect to the repository. So here what I'm going to do now is for now I will just save the username and I will save the password. So with this username and password we are going to now log in into our Azure Kubernetes registry. So if I go here now, we are trying to log in to Azure. So here I will say Azure login. So before we do Azure login, you must have installed the Azure CLI. So if you don't have Azure CLI, just type Azure CLI download. Once you do that, you will go to this Microsoft page where you can click on Azure CLI download. Not this page, but Azure CLI. So there was a small mistake. Azure CLI download. Click on this and you will land to this page. How to install Azure CLI. Click here and then you can choose for your operating system. For me it's Windows, so click on Windows and then you can go and click on this button. Once you click on this button, you will get a downloaded installer. So like this, just you have to install it as a normal installation application and then you can do next finish. After that you can open any command prompt and then you will be able to use the Azure CLI related commands. So one of the Azure CLI commands is this. Let me do this. Az login and I have to give the name of the server where I have to log in. So here I am saying Azure login to Azure login. So as soon as I type this, a page will open which will ask me to log into my Azure portal. So if I am already logged in, then it should be fine. So if I hit this enter, so it's going to sign in to the Azure login credentials. So it says now it's logged in. So it's going to go to the windows to the screen. So it says you can close this window. So let's go. And here we see we are now logged in into our Azure environment. Perfect. So now what we have to do after we are logged in to our Azure environment, then we have to basically log into these our ACR registry. And for that we need to basically have the registry name. So I'm going to say AZ ACR login and minus name. So AZ ACR login hyphen name and the name of the ACR that we have given, and the name of the ACR that we have given is, we can find it from here. So the name of the registry name is this. So copy this and then we have to give it here. Hit enter. Once we hit enter, it's going to ask us credentials. So it says logged in successfully. So it all automatically authenticated and we are now able to log in successfully. So now what we did so far is we logged into Azure and then we logged into Azure Container Registry, and the same registry where we created our on the registry that we created on the cloud environment. So far we have done this part. In the next video we are going to try to push our Docker image to this registry. Thank you.